friends, welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. Today I am going into the office for my 9 to 5 job, and I don't know what this vlog is going to be about, but I do know that I want to talk about healing burnout because that is currently where I'm at in life, unfortunately. And while I haven't quite figured out like the map for healing burnout, I know there are things that I personally like to do to heal my burnout. So I feel like I can't talk about this particular topic without giving you a little bit of context. If you've watched some of my more recent vlogs, you know that I am entering, well, I'm already in a very busy time in my 9 to 5 job, and this happens every single year. I just want to point that out and be transparent with you that this particular version of burnout happens every single year for me, and I still haven't cracked the code on how to make it better. Although I will say it does get a little bit better every single year because I try my best to hone in on my 9 to 5 work boundaries, but I haven't been doing too great in that area because things have just started to get busy. I'm kind of in that weird space where I've been practicing my boundaries, but now everything is just really busy, and it's like my boundaries have disappeared. So I'm in that weird space navigating, okay, I realize that I am feeling burnt out now. How do I get back into honoring my boundaries that I have? And so that's kind of how I've been feeling. It's not just my job where I feel burnt out in. I also feel burnt out with YouTube a little. I'm trying a lot of different things like vlogging more than one vlog at one time, filming more than one video at one time, and that is a huge change to my overall schedule. I think all of this change takes time, and I feel like this is really the reason why I chose my 2024 word of the year, which is resilience, because I feel like I am able to adapt and I'm able to come out of hard situations and, you know, look on the brighter side. It's just right now it feels not necessarily dark, but it feels like I can't see the other side yet, and I really want to. Anyway, all that aside, I think this particular video is just going to be a look at how I navigate and heal my burnout. I do have a couple of things coming up this weekend that are fun. I love to read, as you guys probably know by now. I've been including it more in my vlogs and in my videos, and I've been really trying to find little pockets of peace, if you will, and just try to calm the down. I tend to feel very anxious a lot, and I think there's a part of me that like recognizes the burnout and recognizes the anxiety that comes with, and I don't like that person. And so I'm trying really hard to like do everything I can in my wellness toolbox to not be that person. But sometimes I feel like when you're in that space and you realize it and you're like trying your best to control the situation, it gets more out of control. So I'm wondering if I should just let her free and then hone in. That kind of scares me a little, to be honest, but we will see how it goes. Anyway, like I was saying, I do have a couple of things this weekend that are coming up that I'm really excited for. Usually I'm a homebody and I love to stay home, read, just be at home, watch anime, play games, that kind of stuff. But I have a couple of like social outings that I want to go and see people. I think that's good for my mental health. I know a lot of people talk about like spending solo days alone, which that is totally fine. And I 100% agree that solo days are great and you should be doing them to, you can, you know, kind of round out your mental health. By all means, I'm no mental health specialist or like professional, but I have been taking care of my own mental health, and I know that having solo days do make me feel better. But I also know having too many solo days can make me feel out of control almost and feel lonely. And so this weekend I'm really looking forward to connecting with people outside of my house. Like I mentioned, today is Wednesday. I go into the office on Wednesdays, and so right now I am about to do my makeup. I suck at doing my makeup and talking at the same time, so I'm just gonna film myself doing my makeup, and then we will check in right after. I forgot to mention that I actually tried to start this vlog on a couple of different occasions, but it just wasn't feeling right. Like the topic wasn't feeling right. And so last night when I was redoing my content calendar, I was like, maybe I should film a video about how I'm actually feeling, because I feel like I was trying to put myself into a box when I tried filming for a content calendar that I planned maybe like 2 weeks ago. And maybe 2 weeks ago that made sense for me to do the content that I planned, but it just didn't make sense to do it how I'm feeling now. And so that's why I switched up the content a little. I really wanted to do like a prepping for my birthday type of video, but just not feeling it. And I don't know, actually, no. I was gonna say maybe my birthday and turning 33 is like an underlying reason why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling, but actually I'm really excited to turn 33, so I don't think it's that. Like, I don't think it's, you know, me turning a year older that is making me feel down. I really do think it is burnout from my 9-to-5 job and from YouTube, and just feeling like I need to do everything all the time. And that is a bad space for me to be in. That is my people pleaser side, and I don't like her that much. She says yes to way too many things, and she has no boundaries. So I really need to pull that back a little, because I don't need to be saying yes to every single thing. If anything, I just need to be a little bit more honest about me needing help at work, or just honest about how I'm feeling. Hello again, friends. It is just about 4:40 in the afternoon. I just got home from my 9-to-5 job. Usually I feel exhausted when I have to go into the office, and I come home and I'm like so exhausted, dead to the world. I don't want to talk to anyone, which is really just my husband here with me. But today I feel a bit energized, which is strange, because time and time again here in my vlogs, you always hear me talk about how I am so exhausted by people nowadays. So the fact that I went into the office and I feel energized, I feel like is a nice step forward for me. Even more so, I believe that this last half of the week, I just really need to have some social time with people, and that'll help me get out of my rut, out of my like whatever this feeling is, in addition to the burnout that I'm experiencing right now. So I feel pretty good. Today was a good day at work. I felt like I got a lot of stuff done and off my plate. I delegated a lot of my work, even though it pained me to delegate my work. I did it, and it was such a huge help, and I can focus more on the things that I need to focus on. And so I'm feeling much better now. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys on the day so far. After Angel picked me up from work, we went to the grocery store, picked up some stuff for dinner. I don't know why, but the bread that we normally get is like $10 this week. That is absolutely nuts. So we found a different bread, and that one was $6. I don't know how much bread costs in your area, but that is pretty steep. Not gonna lie, I've seen it less than that, and I've definitely bought it for less than that, and I don't know what is happening this week that groceries are so expensive. We also buy some of our groceries at Target, and so we did a big grocery haul this past Sunday, and nothing was on sale. It was very disheartening. That is the economy that we live in nowadays, and that makes me sad. So I'm hoping that next weekend when we go buy groceries, that things are on sale a little bit more. We won't be able to get to Sam's Club and Costco until we get back from vacation, so we're kind of really trying to like save all of our big ticket grocery items for when we get back from vacation, because I don't want to buy stuff and then go on vacation and then not use it. It kind of feels like we have no food right now. We're just really trying to eat what we have. I call it our pantry dinners. So that's what we're working with this week. Angel defrosted like a rack of ribs that we bought a couple of weeks ago, and he's making that tonight. Anyway, like I was saying before the sirens cut me off, we're trying to save all of our big ticket grocery items for when we get back from vacation. So we're cooking pantry dinners or our freezer dinners, just things that we've stocked up on and haven't used because we forget about it, and it just like stays in our pantry, stays in our freezer. So Angel defrosted a rack of ribs that we bought a couple of weeks ago. We're having that for dinner tonight, and then we're also making tater tots and I think baked beans or something like that. Very random, but it is what it is, and that's what we have, and that's what we're gonna eat. As my mom and dad would say, eat what get, or no eat at all. So that's what we're having for dinner tonight. I actually still have a couple more things to do for work, so I'm gonna log back on in a little bit, but I wanted to update you guys on how I was feeling, because I know I started this vlog kind of like on a down note, which is so not me, but I felt like when I was trying to film the other vlogs over the last couple of days, it just didn't feel like me and the situation that I was in. So I felt like I just needed to be myself and like get all of that off my chest. I always, you know, will choose to be genuine over like pushing content. I feel like I've always operated that way, like just be genuine about how you're feeling. I totally 100% wear my heart on my sleeve all the time. If anyone knows me in real life, they know that for sure. I am not afraid to share my feelings. Anyway, that is that. I think I want to spend some time crocheting tonight, so I don't talk about my crochet life too much here because every time I talk about it, I lose my crojo, which is your crochet mojo or crochet motivation. So I'm hoping that by me talking about it, I'm not cursing myself. But I wanted to share with you guys my current project. I still haven't finished the blanket that I shared with you in my first vlog that I posted ever to YouTube. That is still a work in progress. It's taken me way over a year to complete that project. It's just, I am not in the mood to make a blanket right now. But I am in the mood to make like a little book tote. And I saw Annika, I think that's her name, here on YouTube share a book tote that she found at Goodwill, and the little crocheter in me was like, I can make that. So I started making granny squares. This is a retro daisy flower granny square, and I started making it like 2 weeks ago. And basically what I want to do is make a granny square book tote. I am really pleased with the way that it turned out, and I think my bag, if I ever finish it, will look super, super cute. I will leave a couple of photos from Pinterest that I found. That's kind of my inspiration for this bag. I haven't quite found a pattern that is easy to understand yet. So if you're also a crocheter and, you know, based on the photos that I shared, you know a crochet pattern that is easy to follow, please send it my way. Friends, happy Friday. I'm actually gonna close this window right here because all of the traffic. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. I did not have a chance to vlog yesterday. I fully intended to vlog, and then the day just got away from me. I did go to the gym to walk a little, which was nice to get out of the house and, you know, sweat a little. Today is a busy day. I was supposed to have a nice quiet work from home day, but now I have to go into the office, and then, you know, when that happens and everyone else also wants to meet with you and catch up with you and touch base with you. So that is my Friday. I am actually really hoping that I can be like in and out. I just need a quiet moment today. I feel like while it was nice to connect with people on Wednesday, like I mentioned, I'm kind of like at the end of the week where I can't right now. And I just want to like be alone. But I'm really looking forward to my brunch date with my friend tomorrow because it's very hard to have friends in your 30s, you guys. I am not the best at like maintaining friendships and keeping friendships. I've always been that way as a little girl, and it's even harder for me now in my adult life. So I'm excited to go out with a girlfriend and just, it be us and us be ourselves. And I love that. I've been very reserved in my energy with other people and who I spend it on. So taking this chance feels like scary territory, but I don't know, I feel like I have to try, right? So I love this person. She is so kind to me, and I'm so happy that she's in my life. It was kind of like an unexpected thing that happened this year that I wasn't really like trying to focus on. Like, I think adult friendships especially is like not something that I try to focus on. I know in my like plan with me videos, I have to literally put something down in my goals to say like go out with friends, because over the last couple of years, I've just been not going out with friends and choosing not to, be social. And it's really affected my mental health in some ways, I think, which isn't good, obviously. I think it is nice to have alone time, but I'm starting to realize that maybe I've had a little bit too much alone time. So even when I say like today I really wanted to work from home to have alone time, I feel like that's a different type of alone time versus like, forcing yourself to have alone time because you're scared to go out and socialize. I'm really just trying to get out of my comfort zone a little and put myself back out there. It sounds like dating, but I'm not dating. It sounds like it though. I was gonna tell you guys something, but I forgot. Oh, I know what I was gonna tell you guys. This morning when I was doing my meditation, it was like a meditation about loving kindness toward yourself and others. And when it came to the part to give loving kindness to yourself, I started tearing up because, my birthday is next week, and I was really trying not to put pressure on myself of the things that I haven't done yet. And I think one of the biggest things that kind of comes up for me that feels scary is starting a family. I'm kind of in a space right now where I like kind of want it, but I don't want it. And I'm just not sure, but also mostly not ready to start a family. And no one is pressuring me. I've been very explicit with everyone in my life to not ask me about it because it does bring up weird feelings and emotions for me. Like right now, I feel like prickly in my eyes because I don't know how to feel about it or like approach it, I guess. This like weird feeling of, I kind of feel like a failure almost. I feel like a failure that I haven't started this venture, but I know that I'm not a failure because in due time, if it is meant to be for us to have a family like that, then it'll happen. I mean, I don't know why I'm pressuring myself so much. And I was not expecting to cry right now. I have been trying to cry all week because I felt like this pressure has been building up. And this is not the thing that I thought I was going to cry about right now. I'm supposed to be getting ready for work. But maybe I just really needed to talk to you guys about it and be open about it. So yeah, that's kind of something that's come up this morning that I wasn't really expecting. As far as like emotions about turning another year older. At the beginning of the year, I was going through a tough time because it's something that I had put on my vision board for 2024. And I think doing that really, brought it to the forefront of my mind and really wanted to try to do that this year. But things happen and I just felt like I wasn't ready. I still feel like I'm not ready. And that scares me. I feel like I'm not in the right place, and I know a lot of people are like, you're never gonna be in the right place, you're never gonna have enough money to start a family, you're never gonna have this, this, and this to do this. And I get that, I truly do, but I have my own feelings that I war with, you know, about this topic. So while I appreciate, you know, the people in my life trying to reassure me, it's still at the end of the day something that I war with, and it's a personal pressure that I put on myself. I don't know if this is making any sense to anyone, but this feels so good to talk about, honestly. I mean, I talk about it with my therapist now and again, but I haven't gone to therapy in a while. I just felt like I've been in an okay place to not need it as much. And I've always said when I first started the channel that this is a nice way for me to get feelings out and listen to myself, the way I talk about myself, and, you know, hopefully offer some tidbits and nuggets about life here, because I feel like I have a lot to offer. In addition to feeling like a failure because I haven't started a family yet, I think a part of me also feels like I'm running out of time. And that's just because I grew up learning that you have to start a family by 30. It gets harder when you're in your 30s. But I don't know. There's a part of me that is not ready, wanting it, but also not wanting it, sad, and grieving the life that I thought I was gonna have this year, or the life that I was gonna start this year. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I just don't wanna stay in this place, and I definitely don't want to ring in the new year of my, you know, another year around the sun feeling this way. So I feel like I need to get this out now. Thanks for listening, you guys. You guys are great listeners. Only me will cry at like 6:58 in the morning. This is wonderful. Anyway, I am gonna wrap this up, get ready for work. It is Saturday. I am getting ready to go to brunch with my friends. I just updated the reading vlog, and I just finished Caraval by Stephanie Garber. You'll see more in the reading vlog, like my whole entire reaction, because now I feel like I'm reactionless almost, but this book was so good. I read like more than half the book last night, and then I finished it this morning, and I am just, what is happening? I don't know. I have so many emotions, and I have so many thoughts and so many feelings. The friend that I'm going to brunch with, I'm doing a buddy read of Caraval with her, so hopefully she finished it last night too, and then we can talk about it at breakfast or brunch today. And yeah, anyway, I just wanted to jump on real quick to let you know that I am getting ready now. I'll try to take a couple of shots of us at brunch, but we'll see how that goes. We're going to Sweeties on Kapahulu, so I'm really looking forward to eating there. That's one of my favorite breakfast places to go. And I don't know, I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Hello friends, I just got back from brunch, and it just dawned on me that I forgot to film while I was at brunch, but I didn't go. I just forgot to do that, and I feel like that's good because I had a blast. But I am gonna end this vlog here. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna post this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but if I do post this, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for understanding and for letting me be my true self in this particular vlog. Even though I feel like I'm my true self in other vlogs, I feel like this vlog, I really shared my emotions with you folks and things that are on my mind and things that are just happening in my life right now that are weighing down on me. So thank you so much for allowing me the space to do that. I'm gonna edit my reading vlog and edit this vlog together as fast as I can. If you like this particular vlog, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye!